Hey guys, I'm David C. Hoke, author of the novel Mirov. Been taking you through a journey of showing you things I love. Hopefully, you love them too, or at least like them, and give you a little insight into the emotions and visions and things that fed my vision, which hopefully gave you a great vision and emotion. And you enjoyed it, but a little insight into kind of things I like that I wanted to draw from when I created and constructed Mirov. Today, I'm going to bring you The French Connection. This one is also on my top 10 list of favorite movies of all time. And obviously, bring up The French Connection, it's scene I'm going to bring up the car chase. So to me, the car chase is amazing and it's technically a brilliant. And the editing on it is brilliant. And the music of French Connection is completely underrated, by the way. But all the technical stuff is amazing. It's like the amazing a car chase from a movie from 1971 holds up in 2023, but by God, it does. It's crazy how it is. I mean, it reinvented the car chase. I mean, people like this car chase from Bullet, which people that made Bullet went on to make French Connection. But like to me, there's no comparison between the French Connection is like crazy insane. Which, by the way, Friedkin tried to do a one up himself with the going the wrong way car chase and to live in the LA, which is really good, but still doesn't top the French Connection. All right, so it's not to me about the car chase. It's about Gene Hackman's character Popeye Doyle in the car chase. He has just gotten kicked off the assignment. He's walking home. He's in the least competent space we've seen of Popeye throughout this whole movie. I don't think he even had a hat on in the scene. He's walking. I think he's got a bag of groceries or something. I can't remember. And a sniper shoots like a woman in front of him. And of course, he gets down, and the French assassin is trying to snipe him. And then he runs up the roof. He's trying to find him, and he sees the guy. He runs back down, and then the guy gets on the L train, and he grabs a car and he's chasing him. It's the relentlessness of Gene Hackman. I mean, he runs up to a roof of a building, sees the guy running, runs back down the roof, keeps running, gets to this L train, runs up there, loses the guy, runs back down, commandeers a car. I mean, like by this point, I don't even think I get as far as back down that building. I'm already out of breath and I'm dying. And so he's just driven off sheer adrenaline and relentlessness. I think relentlessness more than adrenaline. Even it's just not giving up. Outcome, but damned, he's going to get this guy. He chases him. We have this amazing car chase, and he even stops at one point, tries to get, and has to get back in the car. And so at the end of it, when he's finally the L train has crashed and he's caught up with the guy, he's just exhausted. He's drained of everything. The adrenaline is gone. The relentlessness is the only thing keeping him upright, and even it's waning. And he's staggering and stumbling around. The French guy, the French assassin, he's winded and he's exhausted. They finally see each other. The guy goes to run and he shoots him, and then he immediately collapses over. And he is spent. There is nothing. There's no more fight. If another guy came up and wanted to fight, Popeye Doyle's he's dead because there's nothing else in the tank. The tank is empty. But it's that relentlessness of this hero that will not stop is what I love about that scene, and it's such a visual representation of that scene. And like I've said with the others, and I've said in other videos as well, Mirov in my mind was a movie first, then became a novel. So what I wanted to do in the earliest ideas and structural stages, Mirov's been in my head since I was 19 years old. And I wrote screenplays for it back in the years ago in the 90s and early 2000s for my own enjoyment. And what I wanted to do in the latest incarnation that we have today, that you have now in your hands, is build an entire work that took these scenes and didn't just leave them as one scene, but carried them on as an entire motif for the entire work. So, French Connection, the big, you have a climax that involves the drug deal and the shootout at the old abandoned warehouse mill thing, whatever it is. But the real payoff of that movie really is that car chase. That's why you bought a ticket, right? Is that car chase, and that's what was like the big of that movie. And but I wanted to take it, and where you wouldn't just have one of those moments. I wanted an entire work with these moments. So just like the others, where you have this big scene that was really like one scene and one feeling within a single entertainment. I wanted a singular entertainment with like 1,000 of those. So, as I've said in the other videos, by the time you're done reading it, you shouldn't need a cigarette. You should just need, in a good way, you should have a smile on your face and be exhausted. It's just like you spent the entire day in the amusement park and you rode all the roller coasters and you're going home and you are happy, but you're also exhausted. It's the same exact feeling I want. I want you to be happy as a hell, but exhausted as hell too. So that scene of the relentlessness, and relentlessness is the one word summary for the character Mirov. That relentlessness, visually represented in French Connection, directly feeds Mirov, directly feeds as a character and as a story. And so, like the others, if you've seen French Connection before, go revisit it with this in mind. If you haven't seen French Connection, oh my God, go get it. And when you see when Gene Hackman, when Popeye Doyle gets fired or removed from the case, don't pause the movie. Like, to that point, that's your last stop. Like, he gets kicked off the case, that's where you go to the bathroom and go get a drink. Then we unpause it, let the damn thing run until you get to the other side of the car chase. All right. I've seen like different edits for the commercial break somewhere in there, and I'm like, it's like criminal. And I seen a commercial break one time in the TIE fighter battle escaping the Death Star. And another, I was like, I couldn't fathom that. And I saw a commercial break one time during the truck chase in Raiders. And that's criminal to put a commercial break. So go stream it or get the DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, and or buy it off the services or however you might get your movie. Go get it, and then after he's taken off the case, go to break. Let your break, then turn it back on and don't stop it. You'll thank me for it. You'll totally thank me for it. Anyway, go out and enjoy French Connection. I love that movie. And hopefully you check out Mirov. You already have checked out Mirov, and you'll love it too.